This is the video for Caesar's Gallic War, Book 4, Chapter 27. Hostes, superati. This is a perfect passive participle describing hostes, having been superatied proilio by proilio. Simul atque, which means as soon as. Se receperunt, which is not glossed here, sorry, but is in the back of the book. Ex fuga, statim miserunt ad Caesarem legatos, legatos de pace. Pollicati sunt, now this is a deponent verb, and so this is a perfect tense of the deponent verb. Pollicati sunt, and it introduces an indirect statement. Se, daturos obsides, and notice that daturos is a future active infinitive, so we would translate it like would daturos. That se would daturos obsides, and se facturos would facturos quae imperasset. Una, and una doesn't mean one here, it means together. Cum his legatis, comius atrebas venit. Quem, referring to this guy. Supra, demonstraveram, which is a pluperfect verb and first person singular. Very rare for Caesar to use first person singular. But this introduces an indirect statement. Quem supra demonstraveram, primissum, perfect passive participle, a Caesarea in Britanniam. Okay, so this sentence is a little bit out of order, but the reason for that is because Caesar wants to start this sentence with the word hunc to draw attention to the fact to comius atribus, which is what this word refers to. So there's a reason, but it's a little out of order. So illi comprehenderant, which is pluperfect. Hunc, which just means him. Aggressum, perfect active participle from a deponent verb, a navi. Cum, which is a when. Deferet, mandata, which is a neuter plural accusative. It's a noun. Ad eos, mandata Caesaris, ad eos, which refers to the Britons. Modo oratoris, atque conjecirant, so they comprehenderant this guy, atque conjecirant in vincula, when all that happened. Tum, proilio facto, this is an ablative absolute, remiserunt, et in petenda pace, this is a gerundive phrase, and in this case we can translate this gerundive as verbing. In verbing, in petendaing pace, contulerunt, which comes from confero, culpam, eius rei, which is genitive, that goes with culpam, in multitudinem, et propter imprudentiam, petiverunt ut ignoscerator. So ut ignoscerator is an indirect question, indirect command possibly, or a purpose clause. So ut to ignoscerator, or that, and this, notice ignoscerator, that's an imperfect passive, so make sure you take note of the fact this is passive and translate it passively, not in the past, but passively. Caesar, questus, which is a perfect active participle from the verb queror. There we go. having questust.
Quod, because. And then here we have a cum clause within a quod causal clause. And this cum is an although clause. How do I know that?
The note tells me. Sometimes that's all you got.
Although ultro
petissent pacem ab se,
meaning Caesar. Legatis missis, this is a ablative absolute, in continentem. So although all of that, so Caesar, questus, because although all of that, into licent bellum sine causa. So dixit ignoscere imprudentiae que imperavit obsides. And we'll talk about tomorrow the significance of obsides.
Quorum, and quorum is genitive plural, so you would probably translate it of which.
So a partem of which, illi statim dederunt. Partem, arcesitam, which is a perfect passive participle, having been arcesitamed, ex longinquioribus locis. Notice that this is a comparative adjective. So partem dixerunt, that, this introduces this indirect statement, sese daturos, and just like previously, this means would daturos. It's still future active. So sese would daturos paucis diebus. This is a time within which, in paucis diebus. Interia userunt suos remigrare in agros.
Coiperunt convenire
principes undique et
commendare se civitatesque suas.
Caesari, and this is a dative indirect object.